So you're ruining possible takes by putting provoking things. Very Meisner of you, okay? It's very Sandy Meisner of you to do this. But you're ruining possible takes by saying provoking things. You're provoking me as a scene partner in a lot of this. So you're provoking. You're saying very imaginative things, which they're going to take it serious. The audience is going to take it serious. So if we're up on stage right now, they're going to see it as part of the story. So you say things that are provoking, but you also say things that are dangerous. You say dangerous things, and I have to cut it off. You also say racial things, which these are things I've asked you not to do, but you purposely do it because you know that it's not supposed to be in the vlog. I'm trying to teach you. You can't say dangerous things. You cannot pretend around and say, oh, look, there's, you can't, I can't even give an example because they'll take it serious, okay? They'll take everything you say serious. So if you say, there's a dog over there running, they're going to think, oh no, slow down. But there's not a dog over there. But they're going to think that. So everything that you say, they will think is serious. They'll think it's real, okay? So you have to watch out. So you don't want to provoke. You also don't want to curse. No curse words, no S-H-I-T, no F-U-C-K, no mother effing. You say heck, which you did for a while, but you lost your balance and you started cussing like we were doing a rated R show. Do you see what I'm saying? So you don't understand the rating. You also don't let me complete a sentence a lot of the times.
No, I do. Did you notice that car and that license plate was lopsided? There's a reason.
They're going to believe that. There's no car in front of us. Okay,
no,
they're going to think there's no car in front of us.
Everything's lopsided.
You have to say only truthful things.
This is truthful. That's a fact, not opinion.
You can't just make up stuff because then it becomes dangerous. My style when I skateboarded was dangerous. That's what people would say. Cole, you have a dangerous style. I never wanted to have a dangerous style. I was never trying to seem dangerous on my skateboard, but I broke my ankle pretty bad by having that kind of style. Son of a gun. I broke my ankle pretty bad by having a dangerous style.
Don't pull out. You're being dangerous.
I'm trying not to be. Okay? And you're not listening. Now, I understand.
I am listening to you because you never shut up. When do I have a time to speak?
Okay.
You don't understand
I'm trying to say something. I know that there are drinkers. I know there's alcohol.
I know I got to put some.
Yes. I know there's some alcohol. Not a whole lot. $5 or $6 will be fine. But I know that there is alcoholics, and I have to deal with it. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say is that I will find a way to deal with it, but you have to realize that it's not a safe thing. Carpet the Bagger, and I don't know about his wife because now he's rejoining with somebody else. Okay, he moved on from his marriage. He is not going to vlog with me because he does not want to be around an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. But you have a problem with alcohol. Okay, I don't have
want to be around you because that phone's going to be up his butt like it's like a colonoscopy exam. How'd you like that, Carpet Bagger?
Don't listen to it.
What kind of carpet is
what
that?
I'm trying to say is that you're affecting the business, and I'm trying to get you to slow down.
Hey, y'all, no. People like to watch me, not
She talks over.
No, people like to watch me, not you.
You have to realize that this is not a Martin Scorsese film. This is not a Martin Scorsese film.
I did say that.
Okay? That we don't have the right. We don't have the $200 million for the drama for protection. They have money.
I'm gonna pick a spot now.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking at the right one.
Hurry up.
Just give me a second.
Hurry up.
I'm looking.
Bradley Cooper.
It's not a Bradley Cooper film. This is not Bradley Cooper. Okay. That's another thing you got to watch out. Throwing movie star names around. I do it very carefully and very skillfully.
So you're allowed to do it, but I'm not allowed to do it.
There's a way.
Controlling.
Okay. There's a way that you can do it. I'm gonna go around this other side. This other side. Shut the door. There's a way that you can do it. Okay. There's a way that you can do it. Okay. But you can't just sit there and throw out movie star names because they can find it insulting at times. It doesn't mean they're always going to.
Who cares about the fillings? Sounds can break my bones.
It does matter.
Oh, I'm so sorry, poor baby. Hey, Bradley. Hey.
Okay. I'm sure he probably thinks that's funny.
Shoe?
I'm sure he thinks that's funny.
All right, cool.
Okay. But what I'm trying to do is talk to Linda about some regulations on the vlog. So I have gotten to the point. What in the world? that was a payphone. I got to the point where I just don't have time to edit very much. I can edit some things, but not everything. I'm sending up 6 shows a day. So some of the stuff is going to come out, and I do apologize. There's been some cuss words, some racial slang, and I do apologize, but there's only so much I can edit. I can't go through and sit there and get every single thing. And other people say stuff around you. So you have to be careful when you see one of these vloggers like Walt Disney World or just anywhere in the world. Don't just go up to their phone or whatever and just start saying a bunch of stuff, because they have to go through and edit. And if they just want to lay out things and hit export and they forget, then that goes on their show and can get them in trouble. So you have to realize that I do edit, but sometimes I just export. So I lay everything out and then I export and then I send it up. I use iMovie. So some things I find, I'm like, wow, I can't believe she said that. But then I can go in and I can cut it out. That's why you have jump cuts. So that's what I was trying to explain. It's harder to do if you're careless. If you're careful, then you can have the right words and do it the right way. You can't just say whatever you want. Well, you can, but not necessarily on certain vlogs. Not if we're going to do Walt Disney World or we're going to do things like that. We have to clean it up. Now, we can keep the vlog because we can show people that we're human. We can show that we make mistakes. That's perfectly legal. But you can't go up to Walt Disney World and just have a filthy mouth and just cursing all the time, because Disney's not going to accept it. This particular drunk species, which is Linda, does not know how to tell the attendant the right number and has given the gas to somebody else. She thought we were on 7 rather than 17. And I don't know where 7 is. Oh, I see. I see. That's an easy mistake. That one's 17, that one's 7. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. I can pull up. It's okay. I can pull up.
No, you said already timed out.
Oh, that means you have to do it again. Yeah, you have to do it again. All right. Just try and see if you can do 17. I guess that's probably anybody can make that mistake. I don't know. I still blame her alcohol, though. Oh, well, there's really nothing I can do about it. That's what we're paying. Super cheap. I feel bad because what's going on in Florida. They're probably paying like $5 a gallon right now. Or they probably aren't paying anything because there's probably no gas in Florida right now. Anyway, so I'm going to turn that on. Go ahead. Boy, it's rolling tonight. Yeah. I'm going the opposite way. There we go. There she goes. Now we're rolling. For all you anal retentive, that's called Murphy USA. Everybody's got to understand exactly what's going on is the gasoline's at Murphy's USA. Without them out. What?
He's got a shovel. You didn't see him with the shovel?
So what are you, Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
So he's got a shovel, who cares? We're at a gas station. People have shovels.
Yes, he's gonna go inside and beat up them. Dude.
Well, they got cameras.
Duh.
He's not gonna beat up anybody. You're crazy.
No. He might be my brother.
Look, there's
my brother's
tour guy.
disguise. My brother's disguise.
There's some kind of tour thing going on right here. Maybe they come to see the Please Subscribe show. We're on tour. We're actually secretly our tour van for our band. Right there, that's what it looks like. Someone else is gonna drive our car around for a while. No, I'm joking. Watch Casey Neistat in New York. So you gotta think about the car. We pick up the car. Yeah, so they got this car in New York City that's driving around. It's one car, and as long as you call this phone number, you can have the car for the day. But it costs $20. Not my car, it's Casey Neistat. Oh, God. She's talking about the Please Subscribe show to somebody. Oh, hey, how you doing? Are you about ready?
Yeah. What are you doing with the shovel?
That's a snow shovel.
That's cool. You can sell it.
All right, you ready? Yeah. It's just a YouTube show. If you're into YouTube shows.
Not really. I mean, I'll join if it helps.
Yeah, I'll show you how to do it. So there's a lot of lag time with Linda too. Cigarette breaks are very lengthy, and when it comes to lag time. Because you got to take the cigarette breaks, you got to go pick up the beer. Cigarettes and beer are about the same thing. Usually people that smoke, they're also drinkers. So usually if they're going to smoke, they're going to drink. I'm so happy that I'm not a drinker or a smoker.
He's a human being.
I'm non-alcoholic.
His name is Jim.
I'm sure he is.
He's a Jim Slim.
Sweetie, that's mean. You don't know how much trouble he's probably been through. We found a possible person that's interested in the show. So we know who he is. He could be a famous rock star as long as we know. I don't know. We don't know.
Shh. They're probably parking at Walmart. Shh. 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 Watch out for this car. Shh. And a signal one. I need to turn back. Shh. I think it says Washington. Shh. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
What in the world is this? Is
15 that got away.
That's coffee. Boom. Just like that. How quick it is. I mean, quick. Quick as a flash. She may be a drunk, but she is quick. Very, very quick. Just like a kid.
Alright, what did I say we're getting first?
Cat litter. That's on the other side. All right, let's go. Do we need mouthwash? Because I don't like, I have to have a little bit of mouthwash. This is tartar control. Okay, so Linda and I decided to pick up some cat food, and they're playing one of the most commercial songs known to man in Walmart right now, so it's gonna be hard to do. We're gonna look for frisky food. And we got frisky food right here. And there is the frisky food. Look, a spider.
All in all is all we are.
Didn't get it all. They almost revealed the radio station. I didn't get it in time. They're playing a radio station. We have cat litter boxes. Kitty Diggins, right there. Look at all the wonderful things we have for the cat. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people, you know, here at Walmart, even though Florida is being ripped apart by the rain. But we're in Texas, so.
What's up, baby?
Look, this is for all you people that are obsessed with symbolisms and what do they call it? Foreshadow. We're in the baby section. I guess it's just me and my 3 children for now. Don't matter again. Well, if you want to find Linda, just go to the beer and wine. See what I mean? Wave. Hi. Here, I'll put this on here. You do mine. Oh. Oh shit. I wasn't even gonna do that. It's just by instinct or by luck. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see you come around that corner. Golly, I don't know how I got through that one. There's someone pushing a big old cart. Are you getting cheese too? Where is the basket?
That's it.
Yeah, don't leave it there. They'll grab it. Yeah, they will confiscate it. Get the signatures. They always say that they touched our basket. We touched the Please Subscribe Show basket. We just grazed upon it. All right, we're trying to get out of here. We know that tropical storms are probably going to affect Texas sooner or later, so we know all this is going to affect us, whether we like it or not, because we know it came through really hard in Florida, so it'll be headed, probably not headed towards us, but there'll be some kind of repercussion of some type of storm. Usually is. So usually if a hurricane hits on the coast, one way or another, it can affect us too. Not that buying beer and cat litter is the right way to go. It'd be more like buying water. One or two cheap? Cheap noodles. This is funny. It's a skeleton with a pumpkin head. I don't need nobody. That's pretty funny. Time true. Nope, he's gonna get out.
Hey, we got you a roll cat box. Alright, let's show them the roll cat box. Okay.
Yeah, Linda got in a fight with a Mexican lady at the...
What?
You did. She got a full-on fight at Walmart with a Mexican lady. Full-on public fight. They were both trying to get on YouTube, but I didn't have anything to do with it.
Alright, where's the receipt?
It's better to talk about it than it is film it. Should be on there. I put it in the back pocket. And she started yelling and screaming. The black guy said, listen, go get your ID. And I told him my year and everything. He said, go get your ID. I said, okay, listen. If I get my ID, will you promise me not to talk to my wife?
You lied. You said we got 2 cat boxes. Where's the other one?
I left the other one. We only need
You
one.
told me in the car that you got 2.
No, that thing I was talking to the cop backs. That's a cat box.
Oh, you did the other one for the other one. Gotcha.
No, that one, the blue thing.
Okay.
I thought it was a cat box. It's actually a cat.
Okay, I got you.
What do you call it? It's a cat scooper. I meant the scooper. Anyway, he was really rude to me, and I said, okay, I'll get my ID. So I had to go all the way back there. By the time I got back there, she was getting out of the bathroom, walk over, and the black guy started flirting with her. Well, the Mexican lady heard me. Hang on, let me finish. The Mexican lady heard me. And I said, yeah, did you check the ID? I said, when was my birthday? He couldn't even recall the birthday. I said, you didn't even look at my ID. And I had my mask on the entire time. The entire time I was doing it, I had my mask on. So he caused a big deal. Then the lady said, well, you shouldn't treat him that way. And then she, of course, went off on her. So they got in a big fight. And her son was there. So I had to tell the lady that she was going to burn in hell. And so will her son. Because what she was doing with her son is wrong. You do not do that in front of your child. That's called provoking. You do not provoke someone in front of your own child. That you can go to hell for that. So I had to make a point. Because I'm a married man. I'm married. I have a family. Every married man on this planet has a family. Their wife. Their wife is their family. And if I say, don't talk to my family, right? And if you have a problem with it, then you can burn in hell, and so can your children. I don't want another man to talk to my wife. I don't want another man to flirt with my wife. Because in my opinion, since we have the freedom of religion, I get to announce to you that you're going to burn in hell for talking to my wife. And that's what I told the lady. Because I have the right to voice my opinion of religion in public places, even Walmart. And I looked right at her and I said, you're going to burn in hell, and so is your son. Because I have the liberty, the First Amendment right, to tell her that she will burn in hell, and so will her son, unless she asks for forgiveness. There is no reason for a parent to provoke other people and their own child. It says in the Bible, do not provoke others. Do not provoke your children. God gets mad when you provoke others before your own child. Linda has a problem. She's not all there all the time. So I don't want other men talking to her. Savvy? As long as other men don't talk to her, especially in front of me, then we're okay. Now, the black attendant asked me to get my ID, and I told him I was born in 1973 and began to tell him about Rocky movies and Sylvester Stallone to prove to him that I was born in the 70s and I know about Rocky. He still said, go get your ID, and he was very rude about it. So I said, I'll go get my ID because we were buying Linda beer. So I said, yes, I'll go get my ID so I could prove my age. But, and I didn't say it like that. I said, I'll get my ID, but I would appreciate if you don't talk to my wife. When I returned with my ID, the Mexican lady had a problem with it and started yelling, I believe, at me, saying that I treated the attendant wrong, which I did. Now, I don't know if the attendant's going to burn in hell because he didn't talk to my wife, so he probably won't burn in hell. He backed away and wanted to keep his job. very smart man. I'm a man too. So I said, you're being ugly. I said, you're ugly, you're being ugly. And she was upset. So she started yelling at Linda in front of her own child. Then I stopped it and said, you're going to burn in hell, and so is your child. And then we walked away from the situation. The reason I bring religion into it and hell is because the only people in this world that are going to burn in hell are the ones that want to fight. They want to argue and fight. So if you remind them you're going to burn in hell, they sometimes think, especially if I say your child is going to sizzle in the 9th gate of hell before Satan. Do you understand, lady? Now, repent and don't do it again. All right, well, I felt really bad about telling that lady that she was going to burn in hell, and so is her son. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but I don't make those decisions. Even if I wanted to, I'm not that kind of judge. So I said a silent prayer right over there, and I said, Jesus Christ, please forgive me for telling that Mexican lady that she's going to burn in hell, and so is her son. Then I heard a small voice inside say, Cole, you're forgiven. Don't do it again. Isn't life great? Big thumbs up.